Hello YouTube and welcome to a mod blog episode. So today is quite a special episode as what we've all been waiting for. The Massey Ferguson system is out. It's a pack from NI Modern, and basically it's a classic Massey Ferguson pack with all this equipment included in it, which you could run your whole farm with it almost, using just this pack. A lot of them are, well, they are all classic tractors, and there is a lot in the pack, so we'll be going through them slowly. But first of all, we will just go in the shop to see what it looks like. So the first tractor we have is the Massey Ferguson TE20. It has 20 horsepower, 45 maintenance a day, and it will cost $3,750, and they slowly go up in price with a front loader, four-wheel drive, and then you've got the dual drive, which is essentially two Massey Ferguson stuck together. And then we have the TE20. It's got a forklift attacher, or power lift is what they call it, and that's called the industrial. And obviously we have transport boxes, trailers, windrowers, balers, plows, cultivators, and they're all low prices to represent the old prices which they would have been. So I know I would normally go through all the prices in the shop, but as there's so much, I think to keep the video interesting, I'll just get straight into it. But as you can see, NI Modern has really modelled the engine really well, and all these tractors have absolutely superb detail. I mean, obviously there's no clip on any of the tractors, and I haven't actually seen any clip on any of the implements, but we'll have a quick check and have a little run through and a test of a lot of them. So this is the cheapest tractor in the pack, the TE20. So it's got a nice start-up sound. Our character or farmer now has a cap on. So I'll take it for a quick drive up and down. So even though they're old tractors, they're still quite fast, and on a small to medium map, you wouldn't have a lot of trouble getting around. You'd be able to get around the farm quite quickly, so that isn't really a problem at all. So that is the standard Massey T20. This is the four-wheel drive. So the only difference that I can really see, if we park these two tractors next to each other, obviously this one's got tougher tyres for the front, better tread. This one doesn't have the lights. We'll have a quick turn on of the lights. So yeah, we've got the work lights on the back as well. And the engine, you can see the drive shaft on this four-wheel drive version. But other than that, they're very similar tractor. I think this one's a little bit faster. This is very similar model to the TE20, just with the front loader. So obviously you'll be able to load your manure wagons up with this fork, and they will have similar speed. These two are the same tractor, just that one has the front loader on. So here is the industrial. The most colourful tractor in the pack. Although I do quite like the sort of matte grey look that the tractors do have. I think they look really really quite good. So I do like the large, thick tread tyres, and again, NI Modern have modelled so much detail on this tractor. It's really nice. So if we add a fork, or I'm not sure if you can pick bales up with this, but I know you can do pallets. The controls are Shift M. Oh no. Shift and J. Obviously that's up. So that's got a really high reach for a small tractor. And that's Shift and N. You have to hold the Shift key for it to work. And K brings the whole back down. And M obviously puts it straight. So that fork feature is really quite unique, and it's even got a hitch on the back, so I suppose you could pull a pin hitch trailer as well. And here is the dual version. So we haven't got a seat on the front, we sit on the back, and we've got the hinge or hydraulic point in the middle. This is 40 horsepower, so it's got quite a bit of speed. And yeah, it works really nicely. So one other thing that comes with the pack, before we get into the equipment, is this nice sort of weathered or wooden look trailer. So I'll just grab this tractor, and there's the dash key, and you have the choice of putting rubber dual tyres on the back, like that, for working in the field, or the metal, which I quite like both of them. Now I'll leave them on for a little while. So I'll just pause the video here, set up some of this equipment, and I'll see you back in a moment. Okay YouTube, so I've got quite a few tractors and a lot of the field work equipment out ready to test. So we'll set them off one at a time. So first of all, we have a fertilizer or seeder. You can either pick to fill it up with fertilizer, as I have done, or you can fill it up to spread the seeds on your field. So obviously if you do fertilizer, it fertilizes your crops, and if you do seeds, it will plant up your fields. So you do have to attach the PTO, and if we turn it on with B, we have a nice animation. It looks really good. It's got quite a decent coverage for such a small fertilizer, and it does also say hire worker. So you can hire your worker to even fertilise your field, which is something I've never actually come across. Although he is turning around, I'm not quite sure why. Maybe we shouldn't hire a worker to fertilise our field. I'm not quite sure why he did that. But it is a nice fertiliser with a good coverage and good animation. So I'll leave that one there. We're going to be running up and down this field all day. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay, So next up we have a 2-throw plough. So you can allow to create fields or have it so it only ploughs your fields, much like all in-game and modded ploughs. So I'm going to lower the plough and hire the worker. So that plough seems to be working nicely. It's kicking up a lot of dust, and the hired worker is having no trouble whatsoever. So that's a nice small plough for your fields. Next we have the dual tractor with a slightly larger plough. Oh, sorry. So if we lower that and cruise control level 2. So that's got a nice dusty animation, much like the last one. And it ploughs the field really nicely. Next we have a small sprayer. It's got some nice textures with a branding on the back. So all this equipment I've checked, and you can't clip through any of it. The only thing you can clip through is the sprayer, the small pipe that sprays the field on this. So again, good animation on the sprayer, and works quite well. So here we have a cultivator in the pack. Sorry about that. So I will lower it and see how this works. So again, looks really nice, good for your small farms, and this tractor actually looks nice pulling this small cultivator. So here is the larger disc cultivator, modelled really nicely. Every bolt and rivet is modelled, and I just think it looks really nice. So this all works with hired workers. I haven't found a problem with it yet, so I'll let him go. So yeah, the dust is really nicely done on all of these cultivators and ploughs, but everything seems to be working just how it should. Next up we have a potato planter, and in the pack also comes with this classic link box. So it's just a box of seeds or fertilizer, and you can back up to any sprayer fertilizer and press unload. So I don't know how well you can see that, but the potatoes are rising in the back, and the bags are disappearing from the back. Now I've only got a little sack of seeds, or potatoes in this case, left. So you can stock up your seeders or planters straight from the field, and then once you're done you can fill this up at the normal seed point. So that's quite nice, and I particularly like this planter, as we have two of our in-game farmer friends sitting on the back. Someone's got the same cap on as us, and basically you lower it down, and as you drive, you plant the potato rows. But when this seeder would have been used, or potato planter, these men would be on the back. Suddenly disappeared. But they would sit on the back, and they'd be taking potatoes from that little section and dropping them down that little black tube, and they'd be being planted in their plough or thorough line, and that's how the potato planter would work. So I do really like that piece of equipment. It's got the nice Ferguson badge on the back, and our cultivator helper has turned around at the end of the field, and he's slowly making his way back up. And one thing else, NI Modern has made the sound really nice on all the tractors. It fades in and out as it drives by you, which is a really nice feature that they've decided to include. So that's about it for the ploughs and planters that come in the pack. So it's basically enough to do nearly all the jobs on the field that you'd want to do. And as we run back into the yard, you'll see what we've got left. We have a few attachments for the forklift loader. This is a weight for the back of the tractor for that front loader. And this equipment is to do with baling and manure spreading and grass cutting. So I will just quickly set that up, and I'll be showing that equipment to you. But one thing I will do quickly is just give the grain trailer a test out under the silo, and we'll just watch it dump. So it's got a fresh wood look to it. All the rivets have been modelled as well, and it hooks in nicely. So it doesn't hold much grain, so it would be for your smaller farms. And we'll just see how it dumps. And so it's a back dumper with a hydraulic, and it's just got a nice animation of the grain dropping out the back of the trailer. Okay, YouTube, so I've just set up some of the baling equipment and hay, straw, grass cutting. So first of all, we have a classic mower. So I know this isn't quite the best grass to test the mower on, as it is a bit patchy, but hopefully we'll be able to get a general look. So the little motor and chains are there, and we lower it down and turn it on with B. So it's got a really good mechanical noise to the workings of the mower. And we do have green dust rising up from the mower. It's got a really good particle system, but of course this is the titanium map is probably one of the only maps that don't have green grass. So on every other map that would look fine, but here it looks a little bit strange. But all in all, I really like it. Hopefully the camera will be able to pick up all the workings of the chain going round, and it's a really nice mower. Even though it's quite a small mower, you can still cut quite a large area in a short amount of time. forgot to connect the PTO. Sorry about that. So this is a Massey Ferguson windrower. So say I'd cut a field and I wanted to row it all up. What I would do is that is a small issue that I've found. You can't actually reverse without getting the dolly wheels a bit crushed. It's a small issue, nothing too bad, it's just something I noticed. So the little rake is spinning around. Again, really good animation. And it'll roll up the grass for us into a more collectible row. I was tracking it all out to the left side. And then that could be nice and neat row. It could all be baled up or collected up with the forage wagon. Or if you have a harvester that didn't leave your straw in a neat row, then I suppose you could roll up the straw. I will just show you it, how it works, even though I am just moving the row. It's just so that works as a nice small windrower. If you're working on small fields, that would work really well. So that is the mower and the windrower, and here is the baler that comes in the pack. I have seen a few videos showing the baler. I have noticed it has got a smiley face just there, and it's modelled nicely. It's got all the springs and cogs. So it has the hitch for the bale trailer. It is to collect the bales, but they do say on the website FSUK that you should only really load about 6 bales for it to work how they would have done it. So I'll try that. Oh, attach the PTO. So O to open the gate. I heard a noise, but I didn't see it. Oh, right. The gate is, it means on the back to release the bales. So to turn on the baler, it is B, but first field position is X. Exit the tractor and lower the tail door. Okay, so we have to jump out of the tractor to lower this door, and we'll jump back in. So bale has a good sound, and I'll just bale up some of this straw. I think I'm missing something here. Bit strange. I'm unable to collect the straw. Maybe I've missed something. Hang on, I'll just jump out quickly. Oh, I needed to lower the pickup with V from outside. Sorry about that. It's the first time I've used any of this equipment, as I'm doing the mod blog video as soon as I can, really. So the bales have a really detailed texture to them, and you can see the blue straps holding it together. I will do some more. So if I open the gate, it should release the bales that I have already in the cage to make hopefully a neater pile in the field for you to then come and collect up. But I have seen if you overload it, the bales seem to sort of bounce off each other, as you can sort of see is happening. So it would take a little bit of practice for using, but the bales wouldn't have automatically collected. It's not too bad. Most of the bales that have bounced off haven't gone too far away from the piles. And if you release a good 6 or 5 or 6, they seem to collect in a nice little group. So that is how the baler works. And hopefully I've been showing you everything that you need to know about this pack. This is going to be a really long video. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. And hopefully it's been quite enjoyable. So this automatically collects the small bales, and I know there are a few other small balers on various websites, but none of them have had a collector, which is why not many people ever really used the small balers. That is the reason that put me off using them. Oh, sorry, I've just clicked the wrong button there. My mistake. So that is how all this equipment and machinery works, and then you'd be able to pile this up in your shed at the farm, or you'd be able to stack up on bale trailers, and this trailer does lock the bales down for transport. But I'm going to end it here before this video gets too long. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Mod Blog, and I'll catch you again soon. Thanks for watching.